On the news tonight, ABS to partner FIRS in promoting prompt tax payment by government officers, agencies. Today is International Left-Handers Day. Federal government directs withdrawal of criminal charges against Comfort in Marston. And from the foreign scenes, Israel military approves plan for new Gaza offensive. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, it will join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800220008. ABS TV is now live on cable free to air. Join us. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. And now the news in detail. The Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, says it will collaborate with the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, to promote prompt tax payment by government officers and agencies. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ABS, Mr. Christopher Moluk, will disclose this when officials of the FIRS Abuja office, led by a director in the agency, Dr. Mustafa Akaje, paid him a courtesy visit in his office in Oka. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo now reports.
Olokuku noted that tax payment is a civic responsibility of every citizen, assured that the station would strictly comply with the remittance of taxes deducted from staff salaries to the government coffers as and when due, pledging the station's support in sensitizing other government agencies to do the same.
I can assure you, sir. Appreciate this visit. It shows that you recognize us as strategic partners, and we will play our role, hopefully. Our next visit would be one of maybe a plaque to commend us for being consistent, with our payments.
Earlier, the leader of the delegation, Mr. Akaje, explained the importance of remitting taxes deducted from staff salaries each month by government agencies, urging the ABS boss to support the FIRS, particularly in ensuring timely remittance of taxes and in enlightening other offices to follow suit.
To also seek further way of how we can collaborate and address compliance issues. So in the spirit of cooperative compliance, partnership, assisting the nation to develop, we have come to you to oblige you to comply with the statutory duty imposed on you by Nigerian law.
In Oka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
August 13th is marked every year as International Left-Handers Day, a celebration of the uniqueness and differences of left-handed people, especially children. The day, first observed in 1976 by Dean R. Campbell, founder of the Left-Handers Club, aims to raise an awareness about the challenges and experiences faced by left-handed individuals in a world largely designed for right-handed people. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike filed in the report.
Speaking on the significance of the day, a civil engineer, Engineer Chukwuemeka Okeke, described left-handed individuals as talented individuals and urged teachers and parents never to discourage children who are left-handed, condemning societal discrimination, particularly the cultural bias in Nigeria against using the left hand when receiving or giving items.
No need to discriminate whether he's using left hand or he's using right hand. Some don't even have hands, some have one. So irrespective of the one someone is using, the person should thank God. So I think the day is worth celebrating.
On his part, Obiajulu Soke, chairman of the Anambra Broadcasting Service chapter of the Radio, Television, Theatre and Arts Workers Union of Nigeria, RATAO, said the day is not only a celebration but also an opportunity to create awareness about the daily realities faced by left-handers in a predominantly right-handed world.
It never made me feel less as a person. Rather, people even admire me in Nigeria. Even when we were growing up, I remember those times in the primary school. Hey, they will be like, ha, I see the celebration of World Left Hand Day as a welcome development. Or if I'm a bulongwe, they were celebrating like onye jukwa kan ne difa.
The managing director of Anambra State Oxygen Production Plant, Mrs. Wamaka Rinze, said that All Progressive Ghana Alliance (APGA) is the only party that has brought stability to the state and should be sustained. Speaking to the ABS at her office at in Oka, yes, Mrs. Arinze noted that the party has brought uncommon development and innovation in Anambra for almost 2 decades, and the Anambra should do everything humanly possible to retain the party. Mrs. Arinze, who appreciated Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his transformational leadership style, which she said has changed the economic status of Anambra, urged the state electorate to vote for the governor in the November 8th Anambra governorship election. She further assured that the agency will continue to deliver on the mandate establishing it by giving residents of the state and beyond quality, accessible and sufficient oxygen at all times in order to keep saving lives. Moving on to the federal scenes, this evening, the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, has directed Ibom Airline to withdraw criminal charges against Comfort Emamson. He said the police will immediately take the remaining steps to facilitate her release from Kirikiri prisons within the week. Keyamo also asked the NCAA to reduce the flight ban slammed on Kwamwan to a 1-month period. This was made known in a statement posted today on X by the minister. Keyamo said the development followed the outcome of consultations with critical stakeholders in the aviation sector and those involved in the unfortunate incidents, noting that valuable lessons have been learned by all sides to those incidents. Keyamo said that in the case of Captain Oluranti Ogui and the co-pilot First Officer Ivan Olobo of the Value Jet, the NCAA to restore their licenses after the same period of 1-month ban after undergoing some mandatory professional reappraisal. From the foreign scenes, Israeli military said today that it had approved the framework for a new offensive in the Gaza Strip, days after the Security Cabinet called for the seizure of Gaza City. A statement released by the army said that Armed Forces Chief Lieutenant General Eyal Zamir approved the main framework for the IDF's operational plan in the Gaza Strip. According to the report, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government has not provided a precise timetable for when Israeli troops will enter the territory's largest city, where thousands have taken refuge after fleeing previous offensives. Gaza's Civil Defense Agency said Israeli airstrikes in Gaza City have intensified in recent days, with the residential neighborhood of Zaytoun and Sabra hit with very heavy airstrikes targeting civilian homes, possibly including high-rise buildings. And from the world of sports, the Super Eagles yesterday crashed out of the 8th African Nations Championship after an abject performance by a team that failed to put any foot right against Sudan in 90 minutes of football in Zanzibar. The defeat on the Indian Ocean Island, following from the 1-goal defeat by cup holder Senegal a week earlier, meant the Eagles B will park their bags and exit the competition, no matter the result of the final Group D encounter against Congo in Dar es Salaam on Tuesday next week. The humiliation was a joint record defeat for Nigeria in the 26-year-old competition, a similar scoreline to their defeat by host Morocco in the final of the 2018 championship. Defender Leonard Ngenge culpable for his infamous walking pace, while Senegal sprint forward to score their only goal in Nigeria's first match on Tuesday last week, scored an own goal against his team in the 23rd minute, setting the stage for a brutal left Bulls fans aghast across the land. Before we go tonight, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS TV from any parts of the world via our website at www.absradiotelevision. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television. Follow us on all social media platforms at ABS Radio Television, on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, and as well on TikTok. And now the main stories that made the news again tonight. ABS to partner with FIRS in promoting prompt tax payment by government officers, agencies. Today is International Left-Handers Day. Federal government has directed withdrawal of criminal charges against Comfort in Manson. Israel military has approved plan for new Gaza offensive. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, it will join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report on scrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. ABS TV is now live and cable free to air. Join us. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. Thank you so much for staying with us. Good night.